Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Let me know if you're on. Welcome. It's about 5 after 10. I am on. I had a little trouble connecting my main phone, but we're on here now. So we're going to see who joins me. We're going to wait here for a minute or two to see who hops on. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started. So if nobody's on with me live, I will just go on. You can watch the replay. But yeah, we are on here now. Okay. Few housekeeping items. Starting tomorrow through the 17th is double rewards day. So if you place your order tomorrow, the 15th through the 17th, you get double customer rewards. So that means instead of getting 10%, you will get a 20%. So if you are planning on coming to class at the end of the month, you can go ahead and place your order early and get 20%, and get double customer rewards from the 15th through the 17th, double customer rewards. Good morning, Ethel. How are you? Not many people were hopping on this morning. I know it's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania, so I'm not sure. People just are not ditching me. I had a little bit of trouble connecting, so maybe that was part of the reason too, because I just now got connected about a minute ago. So, okay, so housekeeping items, like I said, starting tomorrow through the 17th are double customer reward days. If you place your order, you get 20% instead of a 10% customer rewards. So that is tomorrow. Classes here in the studio. Hi Pam, how are you? Classes here in the studio are on the 27th at 10 and 6. So gals, if you are planning on getting the to-go packets, or if you're planning on coming to class on the 27th, you can place your order between the 15th and the 17th and earn double rewards, okay? All right, so that's that. I think that's about it. New catalogs, I'm still waiting on my catalogs. I was told that they are behind in shipping, so hopefully, I did have a shipment that was shipped yesterday, so hopefully I will get them soon. Hi, Deb. Other than that, I think that that's about it. I am working on pricing for In Color Club and for my paper stack. I'm trying to keep In Color Club as economical as I can, so that you guys can join the club and then get, for May through September, you will get one of the In Colors bundles. So you will get the ink pad, the refill, the blends, the cardstock, and the DSP, okay? All right, so, and then I do have my monthly at-home class. Registration for this closes on the 20th. So this is a fun-filled class featuring the lovely and beautiful DSP and the Delicate Frames greeting set. So here is the one fold. This is a bookend fold. So there we go. And we have this one. Actually, I should not have put the dimensional there, but there we go for that one. And then we have this one, which could actually, you could seal this shut, or this could be a gift card holder. I showed you these last week. Registration is now open for these. It's been open, but this one closes on the 20th. So there we go. So you get 4 of these fun folds. You get, actually it's an 8-card class. 4 designs, 2 of each. You get a half a pack of the DSP. You get a pack of the gems. Okay, so these will that'll close. Okay, I have 2 more projects this morning done with the lovely and beautiful DSP. So here is our first one, and I actually pulled out this Rick Rack. I'm not even sure that this Rick Rack it was back ordered for a while. I didn't check the list, but here we go. So the base of this one is actually Old Olive, 5.5 by 8.5. Guys, if you can actually like this and share it out, that will help push out the live. I have the DSP here, and we're going to use this side, and I'm going to add the Rick Rack, which either you love Rick Rack or you don't. And all these old these young girls are doing a lot of the Meemaw hobbies. They're called Meemaw hobbies, and they're hi Joyce, and they're decorating their homes like I did when I first got married in '85. And so Rick Rack is popular again. So this is the Rick Rack. It's actually from the Cute as the Bug Suite. It's the old olive Rick Rack. And like I said, I am not sure that it is unorderable or not. It was unorderable for a while. I have a hard time keeping up with everything. The unorderable list, the last chance list, discontinued list is quite difficult. Okay, so I actually layered these two together. So it's a piece of old olive and then the DSP. That's going to be the next step. I'm going to layer that there. I'm going to bring a piece of linen thread in. I'm going to do a double bow and add that to the Rick Rack. Okay, I'm going to bring in, hi Tina, you guys are just now getting notified. I think Facebook has been slow this morning. I don't know what the deal, but I am on Tuesdays and Thursdays, most of Tuesdays and Thursdays, unless something comes up. Okay, so this is one of the, I think this is called the Details dies, and I'm using the Simply Said greeting set. So this just fits the birthday wishes, and I used Good Morning Joan, and I used the old olive ink. So we're going to pop this up. For those of you that are jumping on late, I did do some housekeeping. Starting tomorrow, the 15th through the 17th, is customer reward double rewards. So keep that in mind for those of you that are local and you're planning on coming to class, or if you're not local and you are going to place your order to get a to-go packet for my in-studio classes, you can go ahead and place your order during double rewards, and then you can come to class at the end of the month on the 27th. Okay, there we go. So this is the first card. I'm just using the DSP. The lovely and beautiful DSP, which is my at-home class for this month. We're using that as well. Okay, I have one more card with this one. Actually, when I brought in this project, I didn't bring in the flowers from this one. I just brought in the dies and the paper and the gems, just because I didn't want another floral. So, okay, the base of this one, here's the second project for today. Okay, the base of this one is basic white, 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of the DSP and I'm just going to layer that there. The DSP is really pretty, and I do love the dies that go with it. I just felt like I didn't need another big flower, and it is a pretty big flower in the set. So, okay, so there we go with that. The next two panels, this is Petal Pink and then the DSP. So we're going to layer those together. And this is a specialty DSP because it's got the gold foil going through it. I think these would be great. This is great springy cards, but I also think this would be a great like a wedding card or anniversary card. It's a little bit more elegant. So I'm going to layer that together. I'm going to bring in the Rick Rack again. And I'm going to, actually I want to move this down a little bit. And then we're going to layer that. Right here. And then I have these two. And these are part of the dies that go with the set. These are called Beautifully Celebrated dies. And they have all these that are nesting. And that's why I wanted them. So I brought those in. I am actually going to stamp this one with the birthday wishes. And the birthday wishes is from the Simply Said greeting set. Yes, Mother's Day's cards too. Absolutely, Jern. Absolutely. That stamp had seen better days. Okay, I'm going to layer these together. And pop this up. Yes, Mother's Day is coming. Actually, I probably should have put the dimensionals on the other way. But there we go. I'm going to put 2 more on. I just want it to be more secure. I should have put so it would lay better. There we go. We're going to bring in these gems, and I'm just going to add 2 here. 1 on each side here. And there we go. So here are today's projects, done with the lovely and beautiful DSP. And then of course, this is my at-home class. I'm using the same DSP, but I'm using the Delicate Frames greeting. So if you don't have the greeting, that's fine. These are made so that you could use whatever greeting you needed. I mean, whatever greeting you had at home. And so this is an easel card. And then we have this fold. You can actually completely close that, or this could be a gift card. And then we have this one. And the flower part from these, if you missed my live last week when I showed these, the flower part is actually fussy cut from the DSP. And then we have this fold. It's the bookend Z fold. Okay, so if you do order the class, the registration is open until the 20th. You get a half a pack of the DSP, you get the gems, and then you get, it's an 8-card class, 4 designs, 2 of each, and the PDF. And of course, you can always reference the video because it is on YouTube. Okay, all right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Remember that double customer rewards start tomorrow through the 17th. Class here in the studio is on the 27th at 10 and 6. Okay, guys, I will be back on Thursday with some other fun projects. But thanks for joining me, and have a great day. It is beautiful. I think here in Pennsylvania, we're supposed to hit 80 degrees today. And that makes my heart happy. Because I turned off the heat, so hopefully we won't have to turn it back on. And it's soon time to get the pool open and the garden done, and it's my favorite time of year. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and I